guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would do a bit more of a current trend kind of makeup look. I'm going to be doing the glossy lids trend. Honestly, I'm kind of combining two of the, I guess like the new term for it is like cool makeup. I'm actually combining two of the latest trends that I personally like. So the pastel eye trend that's been going around as well as the glossy lid trend will both be used in today's video. Personally for me, these are the only two trends that I feel like I've actually liked. I'm just not a huge fan on the whole unicorn makeup thing or the rainbow highlighters or what's the other thing? The holographic highlighters. Like, as much as I can appreciate holographic highlighters, I feel like spending like 40 bucks on one of them and never wearing it outside just doesn't really make sense to me. If you're interested in the products that I actually use for my base, everything is going to be listed in the details below, because obviously I just talk way too much to be able to list all my products in time. But I actually use the Bobbi Brown Vitamin E Enriched Face Base for my primer, and I had been lusting after this for a really long time because I initially thought it was like a water-based moisturizer that was just really smoothing. But after I bought it, I realized that it actually is a silicone-based product, and I didn't even realize because it doesn't have that silicone-y feel that personally for me, I just cannot stand. Like the Smashbox Pore Filler, the Benefit Professional, the texture of those products, like it's like nails on a chalkboard for me. So when I found out that this was silicone based, I literally was like, what? Like, it doesn't feel like that at all, and it makes my skin feel so nice. So I will be using it probably sparingly in the future, just because I just don't feel comfortable using silicone based products or any products where a significant amount of silicone is in it. But I really do love the finish that it gave my skin, and my skin felt so smooth, so I'm definitely going to keep it and save it for, I guess, just occasions that I want my skin to just look really flawless, because I feel like it really did make my skin look flawless. For the face, I'm going to be going in with my tried and true Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I honestly still cannot believe how much I love this bronzer. It's just absolutely amazing. I have yet to use like any of my other bronzers in literally the longest time, just because I really love everything about this bronzer, the way it applies, the undertone, just everything about it is just absolutely perfect, and I love the price too. Next, to start off the eyes, I'm just going to be cancelling out some of my veins with my concealer. It's just the Charlotte Tilbury Retoucher. This look is extremely reminiscent of the Taylor Hill look I actually just put on my channel. It's just pretty much one color, just really blended out, and then I add the gloss on top. This is extremely easy, but it looks really cool, which is honestly what I love about it. As you can see, I'm using the Pastel Goth palette. I'm using the shade Clementine, which is actually my favorite shade out of all of them in the palette. I mentioned it in my May favorites. While this palette isn't the most pigmented thing on the planet, it definitely has enough pigment that I feel like it is worth the buy, because you get so many fun shades that really push you out of your comfort zone with decent pigmentation, and it's not a crazy price. I definitely would recommend it if it's still available. I know it was limited edition, and I got it during second semester. If it is available, I'll link it down below. But I definitely would recommend picking it up. It's honestly been something I've been using a lot more than I thought I would. Next, the star of the show, I'm going to be using the Milk Eye Gloss in the shade Bridge. It looks like a cream color, like on Sephora and in person, but when you actually pump it out, it's basically clear. I'm just tapping this onto my lid, and I personally opted to use my fingers because I just didn't want to like go straight from the applicator and then have like the eyeshadow I put on like stuck on the applicator. So I just pumped it out, placed it on my finger, and just kind of blended it out. If there's one thing I will say about this product, I would say apply your shadow, curl your lashes, then apply it, because when I went to go curl my lashes, it was literally impossible to curl my lashes without hitting the product and losing some of the gloss in that area. So I would definitely recommend curling your eyelashes beforehand, then going in with the gloss and blending it out. Next, I'm just taking that Clementine shade and bringing it below the lower lash line. As I said, very reminiscent of my Met Gala tutorial that I just did. But I really do love this color. I feel like it makes green eyes really pop. I mean, if you have blue eyes, I feel like it'll do the same as well. As you can see, this is where I knocked the gloss and I had to like tap it out and everything, and it really was a struggle because the gloss I don't think it ever dries down. That's why I actually went to do my highlight now, which is Hot Sand it's Hot Sand by NARS. I actually used my new Sigma F35 brush, which, oh my god, this is the best highlighting brush I've ever used. And then just going in with the L'Oreal Million Lashes mascara. But anyway, back to the gloss. I feel like it doesn't ever actually dry down, which actually wasn't as bad as I thought. There weren't as many like crease lines as I thought there were going to be, but that is just something you want to keep in mind in terms of curling your lashes and doing any of that kind of stuff before you actually put the gloss on. Next, I'm applying the gloss to my lips. I actually like the look of it, but I wanted a bit more color, so I ended up using a Dior lip gloss in Spring Ball. But yeah, pretty much this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you did in the comments down below. And if you like this, subscribe, like this video, and I'll see you guys soon.